What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Why Shiloh's performance signals a bigger problem. Why Shiloh's performance signals a bigger problem with the Buffaloes, man, Colorado Buffaloes. Guys, I stayed up and watched the game, and I got another couple videos I'm going to be doing on this game, but I wanted to talk about Shiloh. And man, it was bad to watch last night. It was bad to watch last night. But the number one thing people aren't talking about with Shilo is he still had 7 tackles, along with Cameron Silman Craig. That boy's bad, by the way. He lays the wood. Guys, we got to stop. Shilo played bad. Okay, let's not put, even Dion said it in the press conference. Shilo played bad. But guys, Shilo was clearly scared that he was going to injure his arm again. That's why he wasn't wrapping anybody up, guys. There's no strength in that arm. And I'm gonna be honest, I think they should have kept him out. That defense looked a whole lot different last night than what they looked in the previous games without Shilo. And I think Shilo is trying to do his headache gang CEO stuff, and I get it. But when you run up on a running back like K-State had last night, and you can't wrap him up, you're just gonna get run over. But let's get it, guys. This defensive line still sucks. And I'm tired of this domination when we're playing somebody like a Colorado State. You're playing somebody like a North Dakota State. You're playing somebody like UCF, who just benched their quarterback yesterday, by the way. But then when we play a Nebraska and when you play a Kansas State, a ranked team, you don't even look like that defensive line should be on the field. And let's be honest, Shiloh's having to make tackles that he shouldn't have to make when your safety is third on both safeties. Him and Selman Craig had 7 tackles yesterday. This defensive line has got to step up. And Block Bully, you were talking a lot of stuff when K-State coaches were talking on their podcast and all that stuff was happening. That defensive line was non-existent last night. Warren Sapp got to take full responsibility. And don't get me wrong, you stopped the game, you stopped the run a lot in the second half. But you can't keep doing this. You literally had the quarterback doing the Dion primetime shuffle in the end zone. And you were not able to stop that running back. And although Shilo Sanders, even the announcers were getting on Shilo Sanders, dropped him like a Kendrick Lamar diss track. And when Shilo just dropped to his knees like that, when the running back from K-State came through, that was the sign of that game that Shilo was not ready to play. And while I applaud Dion for being accurate about how his description of the play or Shiloh's play was, man, you can't put him back out there. Shilo can't get out there if there's some confidence loss. If there's some confidence loss with that arm, and we know that arm is really not healed. He's allowed to play, but that arm is really not healed. You could tell by the way we've seen Shilo knock people on they butt. But that arm, guys, he's afraid. But let's not forget this defensive line. Linebacker crew is good. This defensive line didn't get any pressure. This defensive line didn't get really any sacks. I think the linebackers got most of the sacks. They didn't get any pressure. So Shilo is having to come up and take on this running back that's how much bigger than him. And then finally, guys, I'm gonna say this. Shilo 24 years old. Shilo is looking old. These young boys coming in, and they are blowing past him. Whether it be running backs, whether it be receivers or anything like that. He just doesn't have the speed. He's old for college football. He's going to be young for the NFL. But if Dion don't sit Shilo for at least another game or two to let him get some confidence back in that arm, we're looking at Shilo not being drafted. Because at the end of the day, guys, Stoutmeyer came in there. You look at how that defense was playing the last couple of weeks and how they look this week. Right? Without that defensive line getting pressure, and these guys got to start stepping up. I'm tired of seeing all the stuff on well-off media about how good you're doing against the twos in practice, because it ain't helping you against top-tier teams. This defensive line got to step up. And while Shilo Sanders had a horrible game last night, I think if he takes another game or two off, let him get some confidence in that arm, let him get some more reps in practice, he can go back to being headache game CEO, man. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Shilo Sanders as well as that defensive line. We can't have the safeties being the top tacklers, especially when the running back gets over 200 yards, man. When the running game has over 200 yards, that can't happen. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.